I don't think I've ever seen a run to the final so topsy-turvy for a team. Up and down, again, suffering. Moments where you see they're out, this team are out, betting against them at every single junction, and they come and override it. I mean, Carlo Ancelotti, listen, people talk about the great managers of the modern era. He has to be in the mix to be at the top of that tree, because what he's been doing with
But how do you explain that to a neutral? How has that result happened?
Don't expect this again.
It's a question that we need to try and answer. How has that result happened?
I honestly don't know, because that wasn't on the cards up until the 90th minute. I didn't see them.
I mean, Grealish had those two wonderful chances. It looked as if City were just going to go 2-0, 3-0, thank you very much. And then even when Madrid scored, you went, wow, that's a surprise. But I didn't expect them to do it again.
I think City, that the element of control that we've come accustomed to seeing from them in games, they control games at 0-0, get a goal ahead, and you think, right, steamroller teams. At no time really in this tie over the two legs did you go, they're going to run away with this. They missed chances, yes, but every single time this Real Madrid team pegged them back.
I know, but Ray, we never thought they were ever going to lose it.
No, I didn't see them losing it.
No, but they never seem in total control to me. There was a nervous energy in the stadium.
Yeah, I agree with the nervous energy for elements, but there were still periods where they were on top. It just wasn't for the long periods that we've come accustomed to seeing.
But it wasn't a convincing City that I'm talking about. That you go, okay, yeah, look at them. I don't see them getting a chance, Real Madrid. They've got this by a stranglehold. They're strangling this team. It wasn't like that.
Yeah, but they wasn't uncomfortable either. I didn't ever think, well, Madrid are going to score here. There was a period where they were on top.
I'm with you. I never once, when I was sitting up there, thought Madrid are going to get back into this game. I didn't once. I just thought, right, run the clock down. Let's get out of here. City, Liverpool in the final. Even in my commentary, I'm saying, the hardest part of getting to Paris is getting out to the northwest, because City and Liverpool are going to take all the planes and all that. And I just
swear, I didn't feel like that. I just felt Madrid, what they've proved time and time again in this tournament, that they'll come and get chances, and then it's about, are they clinical enough? And I just felt on edge for Man City. Not that I even really cared about who won tonight, but I was on edge for City for City's sake.
You cared.
When
we scored, you cared.
You're lucky nobody was filming your celebrations when City scored.
Nobody wants to be the hero down here.
I want an English final. That gives
you... You've wore blue.
That gives you... Pardon?
Yeah, you heard me. You've wore blue.
We might end up rolling today, John, and you carry on saying such blasphemy on TV.
Listen, let's be totally honest, OK? I mean, you might think slightly different. We were keen on an English final. We thought these two teams going toe-to-toe all season.
Jake, I've said it all along. If you ask me who I thought would win today, I've been consistent. City. Last week, City. I mean, I did say Chelsea, and Chelsea, I don't know anything, like always.
We've got exactly the same thing again, where everyone's going to go, brilliant Liverpool. They steamroller teams. They've got so much talent, they'll go and win the final. But how can you now say that after what happened against PSG, what happened against Chelsea, what's happened tonight against...
The only reason I can say that, Jake, is the final isn't here. All them occasions have happened here. That is the only reason I'm going to say that Liverpool are favourites in this final.
I think after the game we saw a couple of weeks ago, Liverpool, Man City, that made your mouth water, and you thought, you know what, I'd love that as a season-end finale. I think I was on that side of things thinking, I'd love to see that again. The standard of that game, your WhatsApp groups, your meetings with your friends in the pubs, whatever, the quality of that game, but the character and the quality that this Real Madrid team, I think, can add to that. And again, you can get a game of that standard again.
No, I think you can as well. And the tie speaks for itself, as in a glamour tie. Madrid have won it more times than anybody. Liverpool want to be the second with AC Milan if they win it again. So I get the glamour, the glitz. And if it's not an all-English tie, this is probably the best way to do it. Liverpool against Real Madrid, because Real Madrid speaks for itself. And you could possibly have the Ballon d'Or winner out on the Real Madrid shirt the way he's been playing. So I get that.
How does anyone else win the Ballon d'Or?
Well, they don't, do they? They don't. But you just... Sadio Mane's won the African nations. If he lifts this and score, there's different scenarios to everything. Wow. But it's great to see Benzema getting his rewards, isn't it? It really is.